Now the next question is question number 10. Write down the statement of next question. Bag contains 7 red, 4 white and 5 black balls. 4 white and 5 black balls. 2 balls are drawn at random. 2 balls are drawn at random. What is the probability that? What is the probability that all balls are white? All balls are white. We have to draw 2 balls and we want that all the 2 balls are white. Probability कि हमारे पास white ball आए. There are 4 white balls here and total number of balls 7 plus 4 plus 5. So the probability of success of getting a white ball is 1 by 4 and Q is 1 minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. Now we have drawn 2 balls and we want all these 2 balls are white. So probability at x is equals to 2 and C R is also 2, P power 2 and Q 2 minus 2 and minus R, that is 0. So probability that all the 2 balls are white is 1 by 16. Note it down. Now the next one is question number 11. Find the probability of throwing. Find the probability of throwing at most 2 sixes in 6 throws of single die. In 6 throws of single die. एक die को 6 बार हमने थ्रो किया है, at most 2 sixes आए, उसकी क्या probability है? We have thrown the die 6 times, so n is 6. Probability of getting a 6 in a single die is 1 and Q is 1 minus 1 by 6, 5 by 6. Now we want at most 2 sixes. q power 4. We can write it as taking 5 by 6 power 4 common, 1 plus 5 by 6, 3 into 5, 3 5 by 12, 5 by 6 power 6, so here we have 5 by 6 square left, 25 by 36 plus 5 by 6 plus 5 by 12. Now take the LCM of 6, 12 and 36. 36 is the LCM. So 25, 6 into 5 is 30, 5 into 3 is 15. So 5 by 6 power 4 into, at this terms, 25 plus 15, 40 plus 30, 70 by 36. 70 by 36. Note it down. Now the next one is question number 12. Find the probability distribution. Find the probability distribution of number of doublets in 3 throws of pair of dice. Pair of dice में total number of outcomes we have 36 and number of doublets are, what are doublets? 1, 1, 2, 2 and so on 6, 6. So we have 6 doublets, so probability of success is 6 by 36, that is 1 by 6. Q 1 minus 1 by 6 and N 3 throws dice के हुए हैं, pair of dice को 3 times throw किया गया है, so N is 3. Now what we want to find, number of doublet in 3 throws of die. 3 throws, so X is value 0, 1, 2 and 3. So probability of X 3C0 P 0 Q power 3 3C1 P power 1 Q square 3C2 P square into Q 3C3 P power 3 and Q power 0. 3C0 has value 1. 1 by 6 power 0 also has value 1. So 5Q upon 6Q. 3C1 1 by 6, 25 by 36. So 25 upon 72. so that the probability of having at least one head is more than 80%. How many times a man toss a fair coin so that probability of having at least one head is more than 80%? So sample space is head, tail, head. Similarly, so on. Let X denote the number of tosses. Let X denotes number of tosses. Therefore, X's value 1, 2, 3, so on up to n. To find n, probability is greater than or equal to 80%. That is 80 upon 100, 4 by 5. So P is greater than or equal to 4 by 5. Now probability of getting a head or getting a tail is 1 by 2. Probability of getting head and tail is 1 by 2. First probability when x is equals to 1. 1 head आता है, then the probability is 1 by 2. Probability when x is equals to 2. x is equals to 2 means पहले हमारे पास tail आया, उसके बाद head आया, tail, head. So probability of tail into probability of head. Probability of tail and head is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square. Now probability at x is equals to 3. T and h, it is same 1 by 2 cube. And so on. So probability at x is equals to n is 1 by 2 power n. Clear up to that? सबसे पहले हमें क्या गिवन है? जो probability है that is greater than or equal to 80%. Probability of getting head and tail in a fair coin is 1 by 2. So probability of getting head is 1 by 2. Tail and head is 1 by 2 square. And so on for x is equals to n. Probability has value 1 by 2 power n. Now P probability is equals to probability at x1, at x2, so on up to probability at x is equals to n. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube plus 1 by 2 power n. That is greater than or equal to 4 by 5. Now this is GP with common ratio 1 by 2. GP with first term 1 by 2, common ratio are A2 upon A1, that is 1 by 2. So what is the formula for n terms of GP? A into 1 minus R power n upon 1 minus R. Sum of n terms of GP is A 1 minus R power n upon 1 minus R when R is less than 1. This is greater than equals to 4 by 5. So 1 minus 1 upon 2n greater than equals to 4 by 5. So 1 minus 4 by 5 is greater than equals to 1 upon 2n. 5 minus 4, 1 by 5 is greater than equals to 1 by 2n. Or we can say that 2n is less than 1 upon 2n is less than equals to 1 by 5. 1 upon 2n is less than equals to 1 by 5, or 2n is greater than equals to 5, implies least value of n when this value is greater than equals to 5. When we put n is equals to 1, 2 is not greater than or equal to 5, n is equals to 2, 2 square is 4, 4 is again not greater than or equal to 5, put n is 3, 2 cube 8, 8 is greater than equals to 5, so least value of n is 3. So the number of times a fair coin be tossed, so the number of times a fair coin be tossed to get probability more than 80% is 3. So the fair coin should be tossed 3 times to get the probability greater than or equal to 80%. Now the next one is question number 2. Write down the statement. The probability of a man, the probability of man hitting a target is 1 by 4. How many times must he fire so that the probability of his hitting the target at least